Hello, and welcome to the presentation of our trust structure analysis software. Firstly, we can start off by creating some nodes. To do this, we select the proper coordinates and then press Generate Node. After creating multiple nodes, we can connect these nodes via elements. To do this, we select the two nodes we wish to connect and simply press Generate Element. The indicators for these nodes and elements can be turned on or off, or they can be enlarged or made smaller for better visibility. The last feature added, be it element or node, can be deleted by pressing this button. This can be done multiple times to delete a select number of features, and the entire structure can be deleted outright by this button. With these tools, we can create a simple system. Now that we can build a basic structure, we should assign some material properties to it. These properties must be numerical, otherwise you will get this message. Trying to force enter these parameters won't work, and the software will simply ignore it. Entering an unrealistic number will result in an error message. Some properties of common engineering materials are stored under this tab. Now we have a cast iron structure with all areas set to zero point 0.1 meters. So we can apply some boundary conditions on our structure. Keep in mind though that an over-constrained or under-constrained system will not yield any discernible result. Just like the material properties, these need to be numeric values. Otherwise, this message will show up to remind you. And again, won't apply the property even if the button is pressed. Zero displacements are shown as blue triangles, and all boundary conditions can be cleared with this button. Let's insert some boundary conditions for analysis. Now we press Run and check for the green indicator to make sure that our analysis has yielded a meaningful result. Next, we go to the results page to see our analysis. These are in different tabs so that the results are clear to see. The results can be zoomed in on, exaggerated, and the color palette can be changed for even more clarity. Just like when we were making the structure, we can turn the node and element indicators on and off. We can also see the different displacements. A detailed list of nodes and elements are shown in this tab, while a detailed list of material properties and boundary conditions are stored under this tab. For an even deeper analysis, we can go to the extended node list. This tab contains most of the information in the previous tabs and the temporary and global degrees of all nodes. To keep any structure, we can click on the File button on the top left and save it. If we want to analyze an already existing structure, we can import it from a file from a location of our choosing from the same button. Let's do a very quick example to show off a few more features. If we try to assign an element without a node, this gives an error code. The same happens when you try to assign an existing element, or when you try to run it without assigning any material properties. However, we can assign different material properties to different elements. We set the example up with cast iron of 0.1 meter squared area and steel with 0.15 meter squared area. We apply a large force so that we can see some more deformations. Also, even after applying all the boundary conditions, we can still change the size of these indicators. Here are the results and their exaggerated versions. Thanks for listening to our presentation.